Hello everybody, I'm Pafslash and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. In the last episode, we cast a black down over the entire city of Zeiss. How amazing is that? But yeah, no, we had Professor Russell investigate the orbment, and everything went all woo, and the town went dark, and then it stopped it, and then it stopped, and everything was fine. But in this episode, we are in the central factory. Go find the professor, wherever he is. I believe he might be in the lab. Actually, in between episodes, I tried to do some jobs, but apparently the game won't let me out of the city at this point. So I'm just gonna have to step in here. I believe. No, he's not here. Let's see. If you go out here and in here, we can access the staircases. So yeah, I believe it might actually be on the 5th floor in operations room. No, but Mr. Murdoch is here. Good morning. No, that's not Mr. Murdoch. That's fucking Supervisor Travis. Yeah, in this room actually, there's this weird-looking thing that I thought we could use, but I don't think we can use it at this point in time. What's that here? This is just a terrace. Fun times, fun times. Okay, so we checked the 1st and on the 4th and 5th floors, then I guess he must be at 3rd floor then. I mean, process of elimination and all that jazz. Design room, workshop, this is where it is. Ah, another failure. Hello. Grandpa, we came to see if we could help. Ah, hello, Tita. And you two are here as well, I see. What can I say? You're worried. So, what are you working on? Well, as you can see, I'm trying to cut into the black orbment, but it hasn't been going very well. What seems to be the problem? Perhaps our demonstration is in order. And click! Alright. Whoa, what's that thing? It's a circular saw. It's made of a special alloy that can cut through basically anything. That ought to do it then. It stopped? I thought that might happen. It's on a smaller scale, but it's the same phenomenon as yesterday. It seems like the black orbment is blocking the functionality of other orbments, interfering with them in some way, and I doubt it was solely made for the purpose of killing the lights. Yeah, but Grandpa, doesn't the effect spread like it did last night? Yes, good thinking. This interference with nearby orbment seems to be spread out, moving from orbment to orbment like a chain lightning. I'd put the range at about 5 argy. But if there are no orbments powered on within that range, well, then that's where the effect stops. I see, that makes sense. However, even with that knowledge, there's no way to know why it causes machines to simply stop without getting a look inside it. It's very troubling. Is there any way to destroy the thing? Maybe with a good scream and a really hard whack? Don't be ridiculous. Didn't you see the big saw do exactly nothing to it just a moment ago? Oh yeah. Anyone thought of trying fire? Maybe it'll melt down in a blast furnace or something. If it did that, the inside of it would melt too. Oh yeah, well it was worth a shot. Actually, it might work! Really? You know a way to burn it open? No, that's not what I meant. Orbital power, that which drive orbments to work, can't be used for this problem. We'll have to find a way that doesn't rely on any orbital energy. Is there even such a thing? The combustion engine. It's a device that burns fuel to generate energy. The idea has been around for a long time, but is very inefficient when compared to an orbital engine. However, all you need to work on them are standard tools. Huh, neat. I get it, fire's the key. But Grandpa, I've never even seen one of them. I'm pretty certain that there's one under study in the central factory workshop. Oh, you'll need to get fuel as well. Like oil or something? No, it's called gasoline. It's extremely flammable. There's likely a tank or canister of it stored in reserve. Yes, it should do the job. I'll start getting the tools ready. I'll help. Is there anything we can do? I mean, I can't do anything super technical like Tina can. Well, you could go and get the engine and the gasoline. It's going to be heavy, but your bracer should be strong enough to move it. Okay, I'll leave it to us. So, where would we find these? Let's see. Don't tell me that you've forgotten. I've forgotten. He just said not to say that. Estelle, if you look in the operations room, you could probably find them. What the heck is an operations room? It's a room with a bunch of orbital computers. It's on the 5th floor. We store all kinds of information there for safekeeping. Wow, I didn't even know there was such a place. Then I leave it in your capable hands. Making coffee, fetching stuff. Well played, old man, well played. Oh well, let's go find this operation room thingy. To the 5th floor then. Yes, to the 5th floor it goes. Because we need to find the combustion engine. So yeah, let's see, 5th floor. I just went into the operations room just a moment ago, so I guess, we know where it is at least. Wow, check out this place. This has to be the operations room. Who? Hey, you two! Who are you? I haven't seen you before, so you mind telling me what business you have in here? My name's Travis, Senior Engineer and Supervisor. Nice to meet you. We're with the Bracer Guild. We're here at the request of Professor Russell, so if... Professor Russell? He is not in trouble again, is he? Again? You really don't have much faith in him, do you? No, I mean, I realize he's a genius. He was the one who developed the Capel unit, after all. But even being acquainted with him results in no end of trouble. Tita, on the other hand, is an incredibly sweet girl. Just an all-around good kid. Yeah, I get what you mean. But I don't think we have time to stand around talking in this case. We need to find where the central factory stores this equipment. Oh, is that what this is all about? In that case, go right ahead. I'll show you how it works. Yeah, no, this is what I was talking about earlier. This cylindrical device that have a computer is called the Capel. These days, they mostly get used to assist in airship navigation. But for this one is equipped for the fastest general-purpose data processing in the world. It can be used for anything, from calculating material density to information retrieval. Now, for information retrieval, you have to use this front panel to select that mode. That will send the signal through the wiring and allow you to access the memory orbment. There's a quartz inside that trains a rapid light pulse on it, you see. Then it simply extracts the data you want. So I trust you know how it works now? No sweat! Yep, no sweat. I'm impressed, Estelle. You're way better with modern technology than I am. Okay, so I lied. All that stuff went completely over my head. Well, here's the setup. You change the mode with this panel. Sure, I'll figure it out in no time. He just gave up on us. And now let's see. The orbital calculator Capel says something. Memory check, okay. It's a computer. It's a central factory. Oh. Here you can read about the establishment. Yeah, no, I really don't have... I'm not gonna read all of this bullshit. Let's see, Universal Tech... Orbment, circuit, septum airships, orbital weaponry, orbit-related topics. Combustion engine! A machine which generates usable energy by burning fuel within less efficient than its orbital counterpart due to issues with gaseous exhaust and noise pollution. Number owned 1, owner maintenance chief Gustav. And gasoline, emergency stores, 20 mid-sized tanks, orbit manufacturing factory. Alright, looks like you found what you were looking for. Wow, it's like a magic box or something. Orbital computers are really something. As I understand it, Professor Russell's teacher, Professor Upstein, was responsible for the original concept. But it was Professor Russell's talent that made the idea into reality. If only his presence of mind were on par with his intelligence. Well, Eidos isn't one to bestow true blessings on one person. By the way, where can we find the guy who has one of these combustion engine thingies? Maintenance chief, right? Where is he? He's currently overseeing the airfield, so you'd have to go there to speak him. Also, the gasoline is likely in orbit manufacturing in the basement. Talk to the staff there, I'm sure they'll be happy to get it for you. Maintenance Chief Gustav is down at the airfield working on a combustion engine, and the gasoline is in the basement. Alright, thanks, you've been a big help. Think nothing of it, let me know if you need anything else. We will, although I doubt it. So yeah, we'll have to go hunt down... Bullshit, since we're right around the corner, let's go to the basement first to get the gasoline. Hello. Anyone in here that can help us? I believe this person should be able to help us with it. Excuse me? What's that? May I help you? Sloan just explain the task, blah 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 blah. You need gasoline? I think we have a tank of it back in the storage somewhere. I'll check it for you. Faye, use the intercom. This is Faye, get our quest down there. We still have that tank of Calwood gasoline in the warehouse. Can we send them down? Yeah, enough to carry. Thanks. We're sending some over for you right now. Sending? Holy! There we are. I guess that's convenient. A conveyor belt. A conveyor belt fixes everything. Is this gasoline? So that's what sending is. Neat, isn't it? This conveyor belt system isn't just for ordering goods. It's an entire network that connects the whole facility. Convenient! Professor Russell invented it. Originally, it was just a series of tubes for sending products back and forth. Back there. But the professor completely rebuilt the system into something a lot more useful. Of course, getting all the infrastructure in place was a gigantic pain in the... I can only imagine. We have to be on our way. Thank you for your help. No problem. I don't know what you're using it for, but be careful with that gasoline. It has a tendency to fireball. Oh, I guess we can use it as fuel for our fire type arts. Or I guess Joshua can do that. That's actually the entrance we came from earlier, the Chaldia Tunnel. We'll be heading back there in a while, but not for now. As I said, the limestone cave in there is actually a dungeon for later. So, spoilers! No, but the airfield is actually just outside here, so we need to find the operating officer thing, Bob. I believe we actually need to talk to the receptionist to get that info. Hey, bro. Let's see. Hi, need a flight? The warship westbound. The warship estbound? That's a jumbling of words if I ever heard one. No, thank you. We don't need an airship right now. Actually, we need to talk to Gustav. What's it? You mean the maintenance chief? He's not here at the moment. What do you mean not here? He went to Leiston Fortress 2 or 3 days ago. Some kind of repair emergency on a military patrol ship. Leiston Fortress? As in the largest base in the Royal Army. Out by Lake Valeria? Up in the north part of Zeiss? Wonderful. He won't be coming back from there anytime soon. So what do we do about the professor's request? I don't know anything about that, but the chief is actually on his way back. He just sent word to us. And it conveniently arrives. Oh hey, airship! Speak of the devil! Yes, there he arrives. Now that is one fancy schmancy looking red ass airship if I've ever seen one. Looks just like the Linda except it's red. Now this airship is actually gonna be a slightly important later on. Later on when this chapter takes a fun turn. Because this chapter has been kind of tame so far, but for now it gets better. An orange airship? Oh, orange, not red then, I'm sorry. Hold the phone, this better public airship's orange. No, that doesn't look like a regular public airship. The shape is wrong, and it's got work arms all over it. Now that you mention it, that's a central factory vessel, the Leibniz. It's the same model as the public transports, but it's had several modifications. It's used for large-scale maintenance and transport. Ha! Flying factory. Then the maintenance chief is on that airship? That's right. Now's your chance. You need to talk with him, no? We do, thanks a lot. Yes, thank you. Yeah, let's rush down there and talk to the chief. Because we need that engine, yo. Let's see. Holler. Huh? What do you want? The Leibniz has a mountain of parts stored in her. It's dangerous, so stand clear. Actually, we're looking for someone. Isn't there a maintenance chief by the name of Gustav on this ship? What do you want with me? Oh, well, that's convenient. I still explain that Professor Russell had asked for them to find and borrow a combustion engine. Ah, you're running errands for Russell, are you? But a combustion engine, ah. Well, you've got good timing, I'll give you that. Huh? Hang on a second. Alright. You got the shit. Does he actually have one packed onto this ship? Looks like it. Hello. Here you go. It's a heavy beast though, so be careful. Received the combustion engine. Whoa, you weren't kidding! We can still manage to carry it. Hey, you got some spirit to you for such a young girl. I like it. Thanks. It's a pretty interesting little coincidence. That old fart wants this thing right after I got it back from the military. Huh? From the military? Yeah, this thing was on loan to them for a little while. They were using it for some kind of research. As a matter of fact, I only just got it back today. Huh, lucky for us. What's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. Now that we got what we need, why don't we take it back to the professor? Sure thing. Thank you, Mr. Maintenance Chief. Sure, give my regards to the old man. You notice there he had a character portrait, which means he is important. He's an important character for later on. Again, as this chapter is taking an interesting turn later on. But anyway, in the next episode, we'll see if we can cut the Black Ormond open with some combustion engine jizzle McJazzle. So see you guys then.